we gotta get some predictions. Now, look, everything sounds good in the off season, but what you about to say right now is going. You will be held accountable to what you're about to say throughout the NFL season. Because one thing we do know, they gotta go out and play these games. All right. So let's pull up the schedule. All right. I want y'all to give me a prediction of a win-loss record for the season. And Chris, we're gonna start off with you.
All right. Hmm, I give us about 18. Yeah, we looking about about 14 and was it 14-4? Was it
Three.
18 games, right?
3.
14-3.
17.
3.
Yeah, we about 14-3. That's what it looked like to me. I see with Ravens, we always got a game where we play somebody that we supposed to beat, and then they come out. I guess they go to the club or something, and then the next they come out the next day, and for some reason we ain't cooking somebody like so. I think maybe like the Cardinals. I see we take an L there, something dumb like that. Uh, you probably we probably split one with the Bengals or the Steelers, and maybe something maybe a random game like the maybe the Rams. Yeah, maybe the Rams. Is that in Baltimore or is that at Baltimore? Out
I
Baltimore.
got it on mine. It is in Baltimore.
Yeah. We good for crashing out on the home game. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, we'll crash out a home game. Yeah, we always blow a home game every year. A couple of them. Yep. So yeah, that sounds about right. But normally we're a good road team. So I see us doing pretty good out there. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, that's barring. That's barring. Long as anybody else can get hurt. Lamar get hurt, I can't. I mean, the season a wash. That's it. Season over with. Lamar get hurt. But if Lamar healthy, that's what we looking like. Pretty much.
All right,
Pretty
so
much.
14. All
Pretty
right,
much.
all right, pops, your turn. Baltimore Joe. What y'all
I
got y'all?
I
What you got y'all
I
finish?
say I say 15-2.
There you go.
You
That
know,
sound good.
I think everybody gonna be healthy. I think that we gonna roll through the season. I think it's gonna be like smooth sailing. Man, when we signed Roquan Smith, that was the definition for our defense. We shut Cincinnati down every game we played them. If he wasn't trying to jump over the pile, what the? So what I'm saying is we shut Cincinnati down every game we played them. When Roquan Smith signed with us, man, that was the definition for our defense. Our defense is tight. He's a straight leader. He put everybody where they need to be, and he ball. He balls out. So this year, him and the safety, I think gonna be the standouts on our defense. I love Marlon Humphreys. You know what I'm saying? But with the safeties that we got, I think one corner we can get away with it. As long as we got somebody that can get in front of them, man, we can get away with it. I think our pass rush is gonna be a beast because I think both of them boys are hungry and they want their pass rush. And Roquan Smith and Queen got everything come up the middle. So
I'm iffy on
I think
Queen.
we're gonna be 15-2. Lamar when Lamar Jackson get on the field, he gonna be more of a leader this year, as far as calling the own plays, changing things at the line of scrimmage. I love that. I love that. And I don't give a damn about them plats. Let's get it on.
All right, let's
That's
get
what
it,
I
man.
think.
All right, Carl. So we got 14-3. We got 15-2. Carl, what you talking?
So my ceiling is like 14-3. So my ceiling, I like Chris said, we're gonna drop probably the London game because I remember last time we was in London, it didn't go too well. Lost 44-7 to the Jaguars, which it shouldn't have been that type of game. I honestly hate the fact that we play in London. So that's one of the games I have us dropping. I have us dropping the Bengals game, the first one, if Joe Burrow plays. If he's there, I have us dropping the home game against the Bengals because I think we'll split. I think we'll both win home and home. And I have us dropping the 49ers game on Christmas Day if Nick Bosa is still there. it's going to be a defensive struggle. It really depends on who's the quarterback. If Brock Purdy's healthy, maybe it's more as a toss-up for me. But I can't. I love the Ravens, but like Chris said, we're going to drop a game. I can't have us going 15-2 because I know in my heart we're going to drop a game. So that's the game I think we're going to drop. My floor is like 11-6. My floor is that we split one with the Steelers and the Bengals. We lose the 49ers. We lose in London. Maybe mess around and lose to the Lions. Just because that Lions offense did get better. I don't know. That's if if the Ravens do what they do, blow a fourth quarter lead or something like that. Because that happened like 3-4 times last year as well. Even happened with Roquan against the Jags. So I'm like, Pops brought up Patrick Queen. I'm not sold on Patrick Queen 100%. I know he balls quarters 1, 2, 3. But fourth quarter comes, it starts the missing tackles, the blown assignments, the not disciplined. I'm like, come on. Like, I don't know if he's tired. I don't know what it is. But in the fourth quarter, Patrick Queen is not the same to me. And I've noticed it multiple games. Like, I don't get it. Hopefully he can change that. And then he gets his contract, which again makes the Trent Simpson draft kind of was that. But yeah, my ceiling is 14-3. My floor is 11-6.
All right, let's get it. Todd, talk to us.
Mine basically, I got the same thing almost as Carl with the ceiling 14-3. I got the worst case scenario 11-6, but my losses I got if Burrow I'm playing it for the Bengals in the first game, I got us losing that game. But if we don't play, it's winning. The Browns game, if we can stop the run, I got us winning that. The first Steelers game, if no Humphreys, I got us losing that. The Titans game, I got us losing regardless. The next Bengals game, I got us losing that.
You got us getting
the 49ers game, I got us
it's in London.
Like when 49ers game, like what you call it, if both are playing, I got us losing. If both don't play, I got us winning. That Dolphins joint, I got us winning regardless because that's going to pay back on that game. And then the Steelers game, we're going to be in the playoffs already, so we don't need that game. So I got us losing that when we need that game. We're gonna put Huntley in and get like 10 points. So
what's your record again?
Please don't put Huntley in.
I said my ceiling is 14-3. My worst case scenario 11-6.
All right. So I need you and Carl to give me a record. I got your floor. I got your ceiling.
I'm gonna go with the ceiling, of course.
Nah, I'm going 12-4.
I'm going 14-3. I'm going with my ceiling.
No,
I'm just giving
5.
It's 12-5. It's 12-5. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. There it is.
The Titans. You got to lose to the Titans.
London.
It's in London.
I don't care if it was in Compton. The Titans not gonna beat us. They got no quarterback.
I just have it because it's in London. Last time we played in London, I cut my TV off almost in the second quarter. So if we just don't play well in London, Harbaugh didn't even like the fact that we was in London. He said there's a lot of logistical things that went wrong in London. He was hoping we don't play there for a long time, and he got his wish. We ain't played there in 6 years, so he don't like the London game. I don't like it for us. So,
hey, Carl, man.
I'm telling you, every time we play Cincinnati, we shut Cincinnati down. I don't care if Joe Burrow's there or not. That playoff game, we shut them. Ever since Roquan Smith signed with us, we shut them down. 12 points, 13 points. They ain't getting nothing. I'm telling you, Roquan Smith was the definition to our defense.
Like Carl said earlier, he said, Patrick Queen starts missed tacklings in the fourth quarters, but it's not a Patrick Queen thing. It's a John Harbaugh coach team thing, bro. It's not just him out there that be fumbling these tackles, bro. It's a Harbaugh thing. It's been going on since 2014, bro. He's just not an effective coach, bro. He doesn't make adjustments in real time like the top coaches does. He is either he makes his adjustments at halftime and it works really well for him, or he just lose the game, bro. It ain't no in between with John Harbaugh, bro. That's just how I feel with him.
I don't put that on Harbaugh.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Put that on the D coordinators.
Well, he's the head coach. He's in charge of D coordinator.
Yeah, but
somebody can catch that. Somebody can catch that blame for it. The quarterback and the head coach.
I tell you what.
When the
Okay, what?
offense sucks, you
Let's
see you get rid of that
possibly miss
offensive coordinator quick.
Let's possibly squeeze miss tackles in the fourth quarter, and that boy from Clemson gonna be in there. Believe that.
You're done, son.
All right.
So
Believe
my thing
that.
with
I'm
John
telling you, that's why
Harbaugh
they
is-
drafted him.
My thing with John Harbaugh is, yes, he's the head coach, but the head coach's job isn't to call plays on offense nor the defensive side of the ball. It's to manage the clock. It's to decide whether or not you're going to go for it on fourth downs or punt it or not, which I think he actually does an excellent job. Sometimes he can be a bit too aggressive. Sometimes he can be tripping. But that's probably more so faith in Lamar than more so than if he didn't have Lamar, would he be going for it? So I can give him passes on that. So like the logistical things, the play calling and adjustments and stuff like that, that's more so on your coordinators. That's why we fired our previous defensive coordinator. That's why we ran through so many offensive coordinators, because it's not the head coach's job to do those things. We get spoiled by head coaches like Andy Reid, guys like Robert Salah, who's calling probably the defenses in New York, or like Kyle Shanahan, that we think the offensive play calling and stuff is by the head coaches, when that's not true. It's just those guys can do that. Like you said, our coach is a special teams coordinator. So he's probably making decisions more so along the lines of punting, field goals, going for it, kick return scheme, stuff like that, which is probably why Devin Duvernay is one of the best kick returners in the league. That's stuff that John Harbaugh deals with. Everything else is more so coordinators, which is why we've been getting them out.
All right, cool. All right, y'all. So look, great episode. I would love for y'all to keep going though, but we gotta keep it moving, man. And if y'all want to do a part 2, I'm down for it. All right. And if you're gonna have a lot of Raven segments throughout the whole season. So it's been a great panel today. I'm gonna give these last announcements, and before we hop off this show, I'm gonna thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.